Hey, it's ARTFX, and we're gonna be working on some more pads today, without a shirt on, because it's freaking hot outside.
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
So let's get to it. I have this idea for a pad sound that I want to make, and it's gonna involve having some interesting noise in the noise oscillator in Serum. So I made a few noises, and I'm just gonna try out some of these. So let me put on my headphones. So these noises will be included in the final pack that's gonna be released soon, and I think I'm going to do something with the lake shore. I think that's gonna be interesting. So this is just some sounds of a lake. And I think that sounds pretty gorgeous, so we're gonna give it a random starting position so that it really gives you a nice, interesting feeling. Now, I don't think I want to pitch these. I just want to have this sort of like on top of the pad that we're gonna make. So let's make our pad right now. I want this pad to be pretty light, I think. It might evolve into something more bigger, but I think I want to start with something really light. So maybe interesting signs will be a good place to start. I mean, those sound pretty cool. Okay, let's give it a little bit of attack and some release. Okay, let's do 7 voices. Let's switch those to super, and I'm gonna leave everything else alone for now. That sounds nice. I could add another oscillator into this. Let's see, what do we have? Digital maybe? Maybe one of these could be nice. If I sort of like morph through that. I really like the sound of that. Let's try something with the ring modulation maybe. Like the sound of that. Let's keep that. I'm gonna pan this one slightly to the right, and let's pan this one slightly to the left. And now I'm gonna sort of like morph these a bit so that we get something interesting. So let's take another envelope Let's add some movement to this filter. I don't want to go too high on that filter though, it's pretty good already. I mean, that's too much, so probably want to do it like that. And let's sustain, make it quite long, and just drop that. I mean, that sounds pretty okay, I guess. Let's see if I bring up that lakeshore noise thing now. Maybe I don't want to do this all the way, just it's better. Let's see, envelope 2 is going to the filter cutoff. I'm gonna assign macro 1 to that, so that we have a little bit more control over that. So we can do low pass filter. So I really like the way that sounds. Let's run this through some effects. I'm definitely gonna add a chorus to the high frequencies. Maybe bring the depth down a little bit. That's nice. Distortion, do I want to have distortion? Maybe a slight little bit. Asymmetrical maybe? It's really low in the mix, I guess. I wanna... I'm going to add envelope 2 to this one, so that we get kind of like an interesting sweep. And I think I'm gonna do another one. This one is gonna be a little lower. And just sweep that across as well. But this one needs to be a little bit less, maybe a little bit down as well. Like that. Let's run this through the reverb filter, see how that sounds. Let's try the all pass filter. Okay, let's move the compressor below that. That's sounding nice. Now I want the reverb, and the reverb is gonna make a lot of a difference, I guess. It's really gonna bring out a lot of the ambient sounds in the water sounds that you hear in the background. So I definitely want to add some low cut to that. Maybe bring the size down, but I'm just... It's really gonna wash everything out, but it's gonna sound really nice. Now, I guess we could do a macro to that as well, so that we can have sort of like a dry wet ambience. So I think about there is good. So it kind of like extends the pad as well, and that is pretty great, because otherwise if we would do it with the release and just increase the release here, the voices are gonna overlap, so we might get some CPU problems. But when I do it this way with the reverb, we can still have a pretty low release time, so we don't get too much overlapping notes, but the reverb actually fills in the gaps between the individual pad notes. So yeah, that's definitely a cool trick. Maybe add a little delay as well, just low in the mix, just to add some more variety, I guess. Might be able to add the phaser just low in the mix, flanger really low in the mix, just so that they add a little bit of a different sound. Just play around with these knobs a little, make them slightly different. Just do that. I really like the sound of that, so that's gonna be another one of these pads. Should we do another one? Let's see, how am I gonna call this? Rainforest? No, it's not a rainforest. What am I talking about? What am I gonna call this? Pad with lake sounds like that, and let's call that pad Lake Shore. Okay, let's do another one just for the sake of it, because I've got another one of these that I made. I made this resampled piano. I think it's in C as well. It's not. Let's pitch it. I think that's right. Let's see. Those sound nice. This pad is probably gonna work really well with saw waves. So I'm just gonna detune 6 saw waves this time to really get that kind of sound. And it's set to -6. I think that's actually in the right key now, just by turning on that key tracking switch. I think we can get to work right now. Let's do a nice attack and some good release. And I'm gonna try another saw wave, that one. Okay, so we can assign macro 1 to that, so we can kinda course this one needs a little attack and release as well. This one I'm gonna give quite a high release though, because I really wanna bring out those tails quite a lot. I'm gonna add that sub in there as well, which is not gonna run through the filter, so it's actually gonna sit on top of it. LP filters, a low pass filter. I like the sound of this. Let's try maybe Bend Plus. I like the sound of this. So okay, let's add the hyper dimension, which is gonna add even more of that shimmering kind of effect because of the detuning. Don't want to add the distortion phaser, no, I just want to add some chorus to the high frequencies. What that's going to do, it's really going to affect that lead, that sub oscillator that I put in there. Really hear that that affects that kind of sound. Now I want the reverb. Just sitting in there a bit, and probably do some low cutting on that. And the EQ, could do this. Okay, I think that sounds nice. Let's add this to here with a 2-bar rate. Let's trigger that. I can just add some general low passing on the end. Probably I should also add this one to here. Now the greatest thing about pads is, or at least that I think, is that when they are kind of like responsive to the note velocity that you play. So a really quick way to do that is to go into the mod matrix, take velocity, so velo, and go to the global amp, just bring that up. You can bring it up all the way. That's definitely quieter. So, yeah, I think that's already sounding pretty good. Pretty good already. There's not much going on with that. Oh, that's pretty cool. So I can do one of these. Don't trigger it, and just... Pretty cool. Let's go in the global tab, and I'm gonna do a... Let's give it some random on the warp, and do that for here as well, and also give it some random on the WT position. Let's switch these to super. Let's see what happens if we stack the octaves. So yeah, that's another pad. So you can see by using the noise oscillator you can really create these really beautiful pads. So this is a pad with a shimmering piano ambience, and you can really build these beautiful patches. Shimmering piano. So you can really build these beautiful patches by just spending some time finding and creating these interesting noise sounds, and just put those in there. And when you do that, you can really create beautiful things. I mean, this is just one patch. I could use this in a whole bunch of patches and get completely different results. And I'm just putting a piano in here, but you can do pretty much anything. You can go outside and sample sounds outside of your house. Just do weird stuff, record sounds, and put those in Serum. See what happens. I mean, it's a really cool thing. So there you have it. If you like this video, comment, like, and subscribe. That's gonna help me to build this YouTube channel even further, even bigger, and that's gonna mean that I can do even more videos in the future. If you want me to keep on doing videos, please like this video and subscribe to this channel, because that will help me out a lot. Now, if you want some samples or preset packs similar to the sounds that you hear in my videos, go to my website, which is www.artfx-studios.com. On there you can find a whole bunch of patches and preset packs that will, well, help you to make better music. At least I hope. That's it for this video, and hope to see you back soon. Peace.